What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another SLA video. What a lively day. A lot's been going on, guys. We had the dev live stream. If you didn't check it out, go check out the full stream or go check out my summary. We got brand new codes today that dropped as well too. You guys can check it out in the last video, or you know what, I'll just link it in this one. You guys can check it. Also, don't forget, before we go any further, content creator program still going on, guys, for another 2 weeks. More codes coming your way. One other one was just approved, so I'll be sending that out to you guys very soon. But we got more codes to give you, so hit that support button. It's linked in every single comment section of every single video. I got a big one for you here. So shout out to Kirie. First off, Kirie, shout out to you. Love you. Thank you for the support always. Always watching my video, always commenting. Great person. Amazing community member. You guys can see right now we're seeing Liu. Now, if you know anything about Liu, you know he's a national level hunter. He's a 7-star. They call him the 7-star hunter for a reason in China, because he's the strongest, second strongest national level hunter in the show, manhwa, whatever you want to compare it to. And he's probably the most hyped character coming out. Now, I made a video about Liu and the best teams were revolving around him, but then I also made a video saying, watch him be like the usual national level hunters and be toppled by somebody with big boobs because they're waifus, and a new buster will eventually take its place. Now, keeping this in mind, okay, this is an article that was found, and Kirie shared it with at least the information with me that it was translated, and I'm gonna go over this with you guys, kind of give you my thoughts, and I want to hear your thoughts. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit those notifications, guys. Get yourselves into the family. Memberships are available as well. Come join our Discord. But I want to have this discussion because I think it's an important one. So we obviously just saw Liu, right? Liu's coming out, very hype, 7-star hunter, dual wielder. Probably the most hyped character coming out since Thomas, and is the first buster class in the game. Now, if you watched my video before, and I'm gonna see if I can find that video so I can show you guys. I made a video that said they're gonna be very aggressive with this. And let me just see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom. Here, the video is right here. It's called right here, the Buster class replacing all strikers, aggressive release coming, right? And you can see it was May 29th when I did this. Got about 5,000 views, so not bad. Enough people watched for this to be a topic to cover. But it looks like I was right. If this article is correct and this translation on the live stream is correct, we are going to have a lady buster come right after Liu, and chances are we're probably going to see that hunter that's coming out, the dark hunter, probably be the one to use most likely during the hard mode versions of Legaia, however it's one of the two names. So who am I referring to? Well, let's go to this roadmap here, right? So you can see the roadmap here has a specific unit that comes out in the month of July right there. Her name is Agnes Rivera. Now, if you look at this, it looked like because she's got the red, she dons the red, the name's Agnes. Everyone, including myself, thought, hey, fire support for Liu. This is going to be the new unit that's going to replace Gina. Looks like that might not be the case. According to translations and this article, it looks like Agnes is actually going to be the brand new Dark Buster they're releasing. So you guys remember how I said in that video, if you didn't watch the video, you can go back and check it. They're going to be very aggressive with their release schedule with busters. Well, it looks like she is going to be the next buster, and she's supposed to be dark. Now, again, this is an article that was translated from the live stream. I don't have the link to the article. Kirie, if you're here, if you can link it to me through Discord, I'd appreciate it. Then I can put it in the video. I don't have that right now, but that is the new... It looks like that's going to be the new Buster class coming, or the character for the Buster class coming out. Now, she's dark. If you guys don't know Legaia right now, if we go back to the Legaia fight over here, I believe it's this one. This is the Cthulhu fight. Yeah, this is the Legaia fight. You guys can see here, it's fire and dark, right? So Liu will be here for easy and normal mode, and then I would imagine Agnes will take over for dark mode. So dark mode is probably going to be the one that's going to dominate when it comes down to Buster classes in hard mode. Because if you look at the schedule again, right? Let's go back to the schedule for a second. This is where the Legaia first clear race event is happening. So that's hard mode, and she releases during that time. Now, historically, what ends up happening is the character that comes out during the release of the hard mode is usually the best character for that hard mode. Usually, that's just historically that's how it worked. That's not always the case, but historically that's how it worked. I mean, and I say that's not always the case because some DPS came out early and were able to dominate, but for the most part, like when Essel came out for Demo, she was amazing for that. She was built for it, etc., right? But we had Yusu Yun back then. She was never used, but she was good then. So it shows that some older units can be used, but I feel like Agnes is going to be the one that's going to replace Liu literally the next month in WOBL hard mode. Now, I'm curious to know, guys. I think we've all said this already. I think we've all agreed. What do you think is going to happen? Please leave a comment in the comment section to let me know what you think. Because if you look at this, the rest of the month of July has a revamp on Workshop of Brilliant Light, has a festival, has the new successor Shadow Monarch. Now let's go to the next topic, this one here. The Shadow successor, Shadow Monarch. Okay, so a lot of people are upset about this because why would we have to pay for the evolution of Sung Jin-woo? Now I agree with you guys there completely. It depends how they handle this. Let's just say this is the old Shadow Monarch and he's coming in. It wouldn't make any sense because technically the successor is Sung Jin-woo. So this is probably the Overdrive costume because it looks exactly like it. So this is Sung Jin-woo's costume as the Shadow Monarch, essentially his transformation. Now, this here specifically should not be pay to win. I said pay to wins deserve things that free to plays don't. But this here specifically, this specific one is a progressional storyline transformation. It's not like something that it never existed and you're adding it to the game to make Sung Jin-woo special, and you know it's never existed in the lore, or this is literally part of the story. He eventually gets to this point. So this is something I hope that they don't make pay to win. This could be a very big disaster because if this becomes pay to win and a lot of players can't become the Shadow Monarch during the game, and how are they going to do this? Like, that's another thing. Like, because right now with Myro, you can replace her with the remnants and you take that power. This is literally Sung Jin-woo just in a different form. So like, they need to make sure this new successor, this one specifically, is not structured the same way as Myro is. And I hope it's not because, again, I think they're going to get a lot of backlash with this specific successor. I think every other successor who's a new character, you know, is linked to a monarch outside of the Shadow Monarch, makes sense to make pay to win. I think that one should be able to be grindable. I'm not saying that this shouldn't be grindable, but it shouldn't work the same way. Like, you shouldn't have to summon for parts of Sung Jin-woo to make him stronger. That's literally one thing we've never had to do, is summon for Sung Jin-woo items, except for weapons, right? Weapons and I guess technically like skills and stuff because of the fusion system, but that's different than summoning. This right here, if it's like the Myro system, I think it's broken. I think it needs to be fixed. So devs, I hope you're watching this. If you're all watching this, this could be a very, very detrimental thing to your game, especially because a lot of people have been waiting for the opportunity to use Sung Jin-woo at his full potential, or at least at a higher potential. And by making the Shadow Monarch a pay-to-win only option, you know, you're taken away from this, not only from the lore, you're taken away from the ability of your players to use your main protagonist in both forms, and that's what a lot of people have been waiting for. So guys, I'm with you on this one. I agree with you guys. The Shadow Monarch should not be a pay-to-win option. I think there should be time to progress and go over, you know, to make it more, but it should be something we automatically get. Like, the Shadow Monarch transformation should be an automatic thing. Like, here's that shit, you become that Shadow Monarch. If you want to upgrade the powers over time, sure, the skills, that makes sense. I'm okay with that. But the actual original design and the actual like Shadow Monarch successor should be given to every player because it's part of the lore of the game. So let me know what you guys think. Anyways, I just wanted to cover that real quick because I think that's a pretty big deal. Let me know what you guys think in terms of the comment sections. Please let me hear you. I want to know this because this is a big deal, guys. And if Liu is being replaced right away by Agnes, I'm going to say we all called it. I think we all understood this. Are you still summoning for Liu? I'm still going for Liu because as a content creator, I'm going to have testing for everything for you guys. But even on my free to play, I'm still going to go for Liu because, again, they're all different elements. And yes, she may end up being better than Liu, but you're still going to need that fire element. But if Dark is going to be the one that's going to dominate Legaia hard mode, then free to play players, you may want to consider, you know, thinking about that one a little more, especially if you're racing for the top 6K. But again, that's just my thoughts. We'll see how it pans out. She might be just the same, but we are in fact getting a Buster, it looks like, right after Liu. All right, guys, I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.